Hey, Something Student here, and today we're going to continuing with binary streams. So, in the last episode, we created a very simple main class with a product about main where we write to our data.dat file. We just simply write some integer values, 23, 22, and 3. So, what we're going to be doing very simply is have a new input stream class where I will be writing, or not writing anymore, I'll be reading from my file. So in the same way, we're going to have a file name, which is going to be a data.dat, and then I'm going to be creating an object input stream where we previously did object output stream. We now do an object input stream, which we're just going to call the input stream, and we're similarly going to do a new object input stream, and it's going to contain a new file input stream, which in the same way with our output of a binary stream is going to have our file name. And again, whenever we're doing something regarding like input and output, we would need to surround it with a try and a catch block to catch input output exceptions. So what we would simply like to do is just have our input stream dot read integers, and we need to be very specific when reading for binary streams. So in this case, we're just going to be reading it 3 times. Actually, just doing it in a smarter way, where we just simply have a for each loop, and we're just going to be running through it 3 times. And every time we're just going to get an int a, which is going to be equals to our input stream dot read int, and we're then just simply going to be printing our integer read from our file to the console. So let's try running it. And we simply get 23, 22, and 3 from our data.dat file, which is this one, which doesn't make any sense to us when looking at it because it's actually like behind is written in like in binary, in bits and bytes. But this just looks kind of weird. But the point is we're able to write this information to a file and then read it again using output and input streams. And we will in future episodes be using input and output streams with binary data to send between like a local hosted server. But for now, that's pretty simple of it. But always remember, when reading and writing to files, we would like to do our input stream dot close, which you'd like to do because otherwise it might be looking for input forever and it's gonna take some of the efficiency away from our program. So remember to close it both when reading and when writing to files. Just in general, always do it also if you're just doing to normal text file, but especially when doing with binary values. So that's pretty much the basics. Very similar to actually outputting to binary file. Do an object input stream in this case. Input stream equal new object input stream, which contains a file input stream. Gets the file name we were reading from, and then we're just reading in this case 3 times because it's 3 times. Let's actually try reading 4 times, for example, and we get an error. In this case, just an EOF exception, which is end of file exception, which also actually can be used to determine when you're done reading. So we just have a loop that like went on forever, like read all information, and then whatever we get an end of file exception, stop reading, for example. That's also a way of doing it, but it depends on what you're actually doing and how you want to do it. But that's all I had for now. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I wish you all a wonderful day.